This is really weird that I don't have a voice, and I can't even have a meltdown in my house or get angry or rageful or have any kind of expression of frustration when I've actually gone through years and years of unfair treatment. To deny me the right to genocide after there was definitely a Labour and Iran together a moral repression war, and then MAGA came in too, making, while I got repressed in these war machines and through these different organisation companies that were getting built and charities were getting barricaded, MAGA was recruiting people that wanted to be influencers, I think, and so everybody was getting into being like their amazing selves. Well, I was getting like ruined. I don't mean it in like a real, like I just was a friendly person and I like people. Like I just, I just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like I was popular, but I wasn't like a jock or like one of those people. I was just somebody that was, I just liked company with people. I liked sitting and talking to people, and I kind of could really connect to lots of different people, and people thought I was secretive, but I wasn't. It's just I was a bit sensitive to people having their little problems and things like this, especially because later on in my life I wanted to be a counsellor, and then I felt some sort of ethical responsibility to not really talk about these things. During that war, though, it's really different. You're really being tortured, and they're really skilled at making you act out of character, and they force you to, you're forced to kind of like, you end up just like, I'm somebody that always had somebody to talk to. So this purging like this is just like all this repression all the time. Like I'm never allowed to talk to anybody. Like everybody is really controlled around me. Like all the shops are really programmed to know that I am trash or that I'm a weirdo or to not really engage with me. There's something wrong with me, or I'm like a bad egg in the community. I'm nobody. I've done all this. Like it started off with just a few like groups causing problems in the community, like saying I spit and I'm really mentally ill, to full-blown silencing me. Like I tried so hard to get a job, and I tried hard to get protection orders. I went, I'm just, when I say I hate people, I'm angry. I'm really angry about everything, because everybody just seems to be everybody that I care about gets used to show that love isn't real, and that I'm a dumbass, and that everybody has a price to be bought, and everybody, is quite. But I just, in this case, I think the most strongest are people that have some morals and conviction of like a strong personality. I think it would break everybody down. Eventually, this systemic racism, it really breaks you down, and just always being accused when you're innocent. And it's like, all I can do is rage out in my home. You have no idea. Like, it's really hard. Like, I can't even talk about my feelings to anyone. I'm a joke. And there's no compassion when my face got ruined. It's like, it's horrific for me. I don't want to survive it. Like, I've survived 2 rounds of it. Like, for some reason, they just keep using and abusing me. I've managed to be used in like a church to build in Australia and New Zealand. I've been used by some motorcycle group in Australia. I've been used by some motorcycle group in New Zealand. I've been used by like exes to like gain popularity. I've been used by like all my ex-friends to gain higher status in society by sexually abusing me all through the public. I've been used by basically all my flatmates to gain popularity. All of my career and the things that I've learnt have gone, and it's really hard for me to even, I know they've really attacked my membranes in my brain, because I was fine. I know my head was fine around about 2020, 25 Waiwera. I'm not like I'm conscious. I'm totally conscious. It's just there's this numbing pain in my head all the time. It hurts. Like somebody did something and there's all this pressure behind my eyes. And I feel like I'm really sad because I feel like I'm kind of getting punished. I don't know. It's like my uncle and my family all had cancer in the brain and behind the eyes. And this person's like enforcing me to kind of endure something that my family sort of seem to keep getting. But he's kind of doing it with chemicals. And nobody believes me, but all I can taste is chemicals since I arrived and lived in homes. All I taste all day is chemicals. All I've tasted all over Wellington was chemicals. And I asked all these people for help, like in that time period. And I asked every guy I knew to help me. I didn't ask them to give me a handout. I asked them to help me. I think I asked James for money. But I think everybody else I didn't. I just asked him to help me get on my feet. I said, help me get a job or help me escape to off-grid. Now I can't get any respect. Everyone's cold-hearted towards me and no one's giving me any support at all, and I haven't done anything. I mean, I just feel like it's a pretty cruel fate because I've never been I've said cruel things out of anger. But I'm not I don't intentionally, I don't plan out to be cruel to people. I think I just react it's like when pets, if you kick them, they just go around and bite you. I think I'm a bit like that. Like if somebody attacks me, I just bite. But I'm not an aggressive person. I'm only like that if I'm being attacked. So this aggressive thing that I'm an aggressive person, I'm not. I think they've ruined my life. And I was fine around about January last year, and I found it's hard for me because I get the guys helping me in the Korean Association was saying all Australia has been killing me as a dog all over the country. And then we made a website about the illegal imprisonment and how they've destroyed my citizenship over there, and they said it's too late, they've paid everybody off. And it's like, well, why won't you let anyone help me or talk to me? And then it's like I get brought back here and I already escaped. I just feel like I don't know what the solution is because they're just making sure that everything's blowing up, so there is no solution. So I'm saying anybody else would get law in this. I want some anti-corruption help because it's not fair. I don't have any help. They're kind of silencing me in a fight club, in a hellfire club, and then they've got a leisure club, like if you know, you know, and then they've got the church club, and then they've got the pub, and then they've got, I don't know, there's all these different organisations that just grew on all my friendships, and I got cut out. I think there's a business association as well, as I've been blacklisted from a business, from doing any business as well. And in this time, well, you do the research because I can't. I don't have the money, but I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. I'm pretty sure they just built all this capitalist stuff, imperialist, and then they started having culture wars to make sure I couldn't be a star. But my face has been really smashed quite a bit because people are so jealous. They don't want me shining. So she's making sure I'll never shine. And her father has put me in a car that I'm trash and sexually abused me as a man. And I'm inhaling asbestos. Got head damage, and they're destroying love. That's the whole mission of this holy war, is to destroy love. So they destroyed me having a child. They've destroyed me having any cultural identity. That's something that the cultural identity erasure is really racist. It's and I've had all this psychological exploitation and damages. I've got a printout of it here. It actually says she won't let me talk, and it's a big part of my life is to be a communicator. So it's like legally everything I want to do in my life, he puts legal teams to never let me do anything of my own life. So I think it's really abusive, and he's got all these bouncers around the fort of being an ugly poo. Like, he's never let me do anything, and it's like he tries to make me like ashamed all the time, and I am not ashamed because I'm ashamed of the government because they could have done something. Instead, they're making money off my poo. Like, they could have done something about this years ago. Nobody wants to do anything. I don't want to live in a poo. Like, it's really cruel. And then I've got 21Xs like getting hotter and hotter, and it's just another like another bucket of acid over my face to really top it off, you know? It's really unfair. They won't give me any food unless I go straight back down to Christchurch, where it's going to be hell on earth because there's rape videos from the rebels that I'm really chunky. And it's like, I don't even know who was having sex with me, because I'm pretty sure I was skinny around the time I knew that guy, because I've got like some photos of that era. But it's this trying to end my life, like end eras, make me an Amiga, make sure that nobody's for me, is really abusive. Like, making me ugly, like filmed all day, every day, and denying me the right to food and social justice. And then the Thailand air people, like contaminating my ear and making me sick all the time. And it's really personal, like to really erase my hierarchy of what I built for my own life. I think that's what people don't understand, is they damage my own social, my own social legacy. I really had a life of, I just had a lot of friends, and no, they weren't all deeply close to me, but there was a social. Before the humiliation, they weren't assholes to me. A lot of them were pretty generous, and I've had some experiences with them, which is quite sad. Some of them have taught me how to fry fish, because I didn't know how to do fish when I was younger, and some of them have taken me out to play cricket, and some of them have taken me out to what's that Spencer Park Flying Fox thing? Some of these people have taken me on road trips, to all these different places down south. And it's sad that I'm not going to be any memory of anything good because of some sort of real beauty, racists that want to drag me and make money and dehumanize me after violence. So it almost feels like it was purposely done, ruining my face and dragging me around in public. And they're just reducing me to a stereotype and stripping me of my culture and religious identity and humiliating me to reinforce power structures. And it's just, nobody wanted to restore my life, and nobody wanted to put civil rights up to the lens of why I'm not allowed any help. The things that I go through are amazingly crazy and miraculous and really out there, and I'm always silenced, always silenced. And there's something corrupt going on if somebody like Leanne is further ahead in her life than me, because this shows that they've really used those Warner Brother cranes to really advance her and my landlord, because she is not somebody that has got that kind of way of thinking. She just didn't. Look at all this. None of these places helped me because she wanted a hierarchy with me at the bottom. They just kept throwing me down the stairs. I'm being disabled because of their abuse. It's blackmail. Like, you're blackmailing me down the stairs and payments. So you show everybody I know a poo, you show everybody I know a vagina, you show everybody I know all these things, and you take credit for everything I work for, and then I'm just trashed. And I can't handle it anymore. I'm frustrated. I can ask you, go and ask these hot exes of mine, did I have meltdowns in the relationship? I hardly ever did. I hardly ever got angry. Ask them. Ask these men that I lived with if I was a psycho all the time having these massive, like, anger spouts. I never did. Ask my flatmates. I didn't. Do you know why I'm going through that? Because nobody will help me. And I'm tired of being filmed in my home. It's my privacy.